So we're doing day two of Drive to Work with Adam, whatever this happens to be. But anyway, I don't even know if I'll post this one today because I'm a little fired up about a few things. I don't know. Fired up is the wrong word. Fired up is definitely the wrong word. Because really, when it comes to all this strength conditioning stuff that we position ourselves at Grit Gym, you know, the big reason for why I choose exercise, like I'm not really all that in love with exercise, but like I love helping people. Exercise just happens to be the medium that I happen to have developed a great deal of skill in early in my life, and found a great deal of obsession in, and learned just tons and tons and tons about, and it turned out to be very helpful to other people. Now, what I learned in that little path which was fortunate, was that I don't know what could have more direct effect on your health or on your life experience than your health. I really don't. I don't, like, money doesn't, relationships don't, time doesn't, nothing allows you to live the experience that you want to have and has a more direct impact on it than your health does. And I don't know what's more important in life than the actual experience that you do have here. So it kind of was fortunate to me that this very altruistic sort of kid that grew up and became, you know, extremely analytical and just had a obsessive curiosity, that it ended up being on this wavelength where I've never had to like if I sell somebody on a package at the gym, I never have to feel bad about it. I never have to question whether my ethics or my values or my morals are in line with what I'm actually doing. I've never had to what's the word? It starts with a C. Anyway, I've never had to go back on any of them. I think that's pretty cool. But one of the things that gets caught up in this is that people think that exercise is just, or that health is just exercise, but health is not just exercise. Exercise is a big portion of it, but there's also nutrition, and if you don't have that nutrition down, then what are you going to do? And then if you don't have either of those down, I mean, is that the end all? Is it just exercise and nutrition, or is there more to it than that? And I would say yes, there's quite a bit more to it than that, because you cannot take away the recovery portion of health. I mean, if you're not getting adequate sleep, adequate laughter, adequate recovery, adequate time just spent relaxing in a parasympathetic state, then you're not actually going to get the benefits of the exercise that you did put in, because your body can't recover. The reason that you die isn't because your body wore out. The reason that you die is because your body couldn't recover quick enough for it to continue living. If you could just recover at the rates that little kids do, then you'd be fine forever and ever and ever and ever, but you lose that ability to recover over time. So recovery is a huge portion of the health game, and it would be very difficult to not acknowledge the mindset portion of it too. You know, mindset is just so enormous in scope and how deep it goes. And really, everybody thinks that exercise is the hard part and their mind is the strong part. You know, everybody's got this idea that, oh, I've got a tough mindset, and it's like, yeah, but you're blind to the obstacles that you put in your own way. Me too. I'm included in that group too. And until somebody actually points them out, an outsider, you're not ever going to be able to see them. And, well, maybe you could. I want to think that all things are possible and that people can map their own mind, but it's extremely difficult. And it's because you're so close to the project that you can't actually see what's going on. And exercise, everybody thinks exercise is the hard part. Exercise is the easy part. If you think exercise is hard, wait till you start digging into your food and your lifestyle habits. And if you think that recovery is the easy part, no. Most people actually don't relax very well. They would find relaxation extremely uncomfortable. They'd be like, I got to go do something. I've got to go be somewhere. I've got to go. I have all these other things that I have to do. So you wreck yourself up into this nervousness and anxiety ball of twisted yarn, and you don't know what to do. And it's really too bad, because you're missing out on all the things that recovery can benefit you with. Kind of in a weird spot here, but there's the mindset thing is a hard one to actually take a look in the mirror on. It really is. But whatever you focus on grows. And if you don't get curious about your mindset and about what you're doing with your psychology, and as you get older, if you just think you have all the answers, then nothing ever that you do is going to be enough, and nothing can ever help you the way that you want it to. Because we're all going to live a life, right? We're all going to live an experience, and It's either going to be the one that you were just kind of bound to end up with, your fate, your script, your story, whatever you want to say, or it's going to be the one that you consciously choose. And to have the one that you consciously choose actually takes a great deal of courage, because you're going to have to confront a lot of the obstacles that you didn't even know were there. And these are deep-rooted, terrifying things, and it doesn't take much of a conversation and just a few questions of digging below the surface of somebody's past their just initial identity that they show to everybody to see that there's some deep-rooted pain in everybody that's walking around, me included. Everybody has it. You have it. I know you do, and it's okay. But everybody's scared to look at it, and there's this monster under the bed that they keep just small enough to not really worry them, but they won't look at the monster. And I'll tell you this, the thing is, your problems are either going to come find you or you're going to go find your problems. And both of them are going to suck. One is going to suck a lot less than the other, but both of them are going to suck. And you get a choice. Most people wait until their problems come to find them. And that's where you see a 55-year-old divorced that is nihilistic, is beating the crap out of themselves psychologically all day and doesn't know what to do with their life and feels meaningless. And then you see the lucky ones. And me, I just got fortunate enough that my problems came to find me. I will not say that I went to go find my problems. I think my problems came to find me. They hit like a train, and then I figured out that I needed to look them straight in the face, and then I went to go get help with this situation, and then it bloomed out all this other crap that just I can't even believe was there. But it's amazing. If you have a little bit of guts, if you have just a little bit of guts, you can use that guts to confront a fear. And when you confront a fear, then you get more courage on the back end. You don't get courage up front. You get courage as a result of doing the scary thing. But anyway, I hope some of this helps. Maybe it doesn't. This isn't what I even came on here to talk about today. I mostly came on here to talk about the government stimulus, stupid stimulus bill that they tried to put into effect, where they're giving up to $3,500 to families. And at first that sounds so amazing, but what you don't realize is that you're being duped, because these people are smart enough to know exactly what they're doing. All they'd really have to do is hold payroll tax, but most people don't know how payroll tax works, and so they end up giving 35% extra on top of what they already give to the government. All the government would have to do is to hold payroll tax, and I shouldn't even talk about this on here, but I just ran payroll this morning, and we made it by the skin of our teeth, thank God. Got my employees paid, and none of them went on unemployment. Not one of them, and I'm really proud of them for that. And the point of this is that they're like, you would be amazed the amount of money that I had to give the government this morning in payroll tax, and they're talking about giving every individual $1,000. Well, everybody that got paid, everybody that got a paycheck right now, you just gave the government way more than $1,000. This is like you handing them 50 and them going, okay, thanks, here's 5. It's completely ridiculous. If they just held payroll tax, if that's all they did, if they just held payroll tax, I cannot tell you how much that would help businesses, and it would help the employees of those businesses where that money should be going. But anyway, I'll step off my soapbox here. I'm at work. Thanks for being here, guys. Talk soon.